Hello, yawn watchers. Have you ever been in a room, maybe a classroom or a movie theater? Someone lets out a big, wide yawn, and then, like magic, you feel a yawn coming on too. This is called contagious yawning. It happens to almost everyone. It's like a yawn can jump from one person to another. We see it, or sometimes just hear it, and suddenly our own mouths are stretching open. This is a very common thing that people all over the world experience every single day. It makes you wonder why it happens, doesn't it? Science can help us understand this interesting human behavior. Think about it. You could be wide awake, not tired at all. But then, your friend yawns, and boom, you are yawning right along with them. It's almost like an automatic reaction, something you can't easily control. You might see a stranger yawn on a video, and you could start yawning too. This shows us that contagious yawning is a powerful and very interesting part of being human. It connects us in a very simple but very real way. Let's get ready to dive into the science of this amazing phenomenon. You might even find yourself yawning as you read this. Don't worry, it's all part of the fun and the science. So what exactly is a yawn? Let's break it down, science style. A yawn is a reflex. A reflex is something your body does automatically, without you even thinking about it. When you yawn, you first open your mouth really wide. Try it now. You take a long, deep breath in. This breath fills your lungs with lots of air. Then you breathe out slowly. Sometimes when you yawn, your eardrums might stretch a little. You might even make a little sound as the air comes out. Your eyes might water and your face muscles get a good stretch. This whole process, from the wide open mouth to the slow exhale, usually lasts for about 6 seconds. 6 seconds of a big, satisfying stretch for your face and your breathing system. During a yawn, your body is doing a few things at once. The deep intake of air brings more oxygen into your lungs. Oxygen is super important for your body and brain to work well. At the same time, when you breathe out, you get rid of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is a waste gas that your body needs to remove. So a yawn is like a big reset button for your breathing. Think about how a yawn feels. It often feels good, right? Especially if you're feeling a bit sleepy or bored. That stretching of the jaw and face muscles can be quite relieving. It's like a mini stretch for your head. Why do we yawn in the first place, even when no one else is yawning? One really cool idea is called the brain thermostat theory. Think about a thermostat in your house. It helps keep the temperature just right, not too hot and not too cold. Some scientists believe that yawning acts like a thermostat for your brain. Your brain works best when it's at a comfortable temperature. If your brain gets a little too warm, it might not work as efficiently. It needs to cool down to stay sharp and focused. This is where a good yawn might come in handy. So how does a yawn cool your brain? Well, when you take that big, deep breath of air during a yawn, you are often pulling in air that is cooler than your body temperature. This cooler air can help to lower the temperature of the blood flowing to your brain. Think of it like this. The big gulp of air cools down the blood vessels in your nasal cavity and your mouth. This cooled blood then travels up to your brain, helping to bring its temperature down a notch. It's like a little internal air conditioning system, working to keep your brain from overheating. So if you find yourself yawning when you are feeling a bit foggy or tired, it might be your body's clever way of trying to refresh your brain by giving it a little cool down. Now for the big question, why are yawns so contagious? Why do we yawn when we see someone else yawn? The answer might lie in some very special brain cells called mirror neurons. Imagine you have tiny mirrors inside your brain. These aren't actual mirrors, of course, but special cells that act a bit like them. When you see someone else do an action, like waving their hand or yes, yawning, these mirror neurons in your brain become active. They fire up as if you were doing the action yourself. It's pretty amazing stuff. These mirror neurons help us understand and imitate the actions of others. They are a key part of how we learn by watching. Think about a baby learning to smile by seeing its parents smile. Mirror neurons are likely playing a big role there. So, when you see someone yawn, your mirror neuron system might kick into gear. Your brain sees the yawn, and these special cells respond by preparing your own body to yawn. It's like your brain is saying, hey, they're yawning, maybe I should yawn too. It's an almost automatic response. This mirror neuron system is thought to be very important for social interaction. It helps us connect with others and understand what they might be feeling or doing. Section 5. Yawning together, caring together, the empathy connection. Contagious yawning isn't just about mirror neurons firing randomly. Scientists believe it's also closely linked to something called empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another person. It's like putting yourself in someone else's shoes. If your friend is sad and you feel sad for them, that's empathy. If someone is happy, and their happiness makes you feel happy too, that's also empathy. It's a really important part of forming strong social bonds and relationships with other people. So, how does empathy connect to contagious yawning? Studies have shown that people who are more empathetic are also more likely to catch yawns from others. This means that if you are good at understanding other people's feelings, you might find yourself yawning more often when you see someone else yawn. It's a sign of social connection and understanding on a very basic level. Section 6. Our furry friends yawn too. Yawns across species. Guess what? Humans aren't the only ones who experience contagious yawning. Our furry friends, especially dogs, can also catch yawns from us. Isn't that amazing? Many dog owners have probably noticed this. You let out a big yawn, and a few moments later, your loyal canine companion might yawn right back at you. This shows that contagious yawning isn't just a human thing. It can cross species, especially with animals that have close social bonds with humans. Scientists have studied this phenomenon in dogs quite a bit. They found that dogs are more likely to yawn contagiously in response to a human yawn if that human is their owner, someone they know and trust. This is similar to how humans are more likely to catch yawns from people they are close to. This suggests that, just like in humans, empathy and social bonding might play a role in why dogs yawn contagiously with us. Your dog yawning when you yawn could be a little sign of their connection and attunement to you. It's not just dogs either. Other animals like chimpanzees and bonobos, which are primates like us, also show contagious yawning. Section 7. Try not to yawn, the unstoppable urge. Have you ever tried to stop a yawn once it starts? It's pretty hard, isn't it? You might feel that familiar sensation building, that urge to open your mouth wide and take a deep breath. You can try to clench your jaw or breathe differently, but often, the yawn wins. This difficulty in resisting a yawn, especially a contagious one, tells us how deeply ingrained this reflex is in our brains and bodies. It's a very natural and often automatic response, something that happens without much conscious thought or effort on our part. Even thinking or reading about yawning can sometimes make you yawn. Did you feel one coming on just now? It's funny how that works. This power of suggestion shows how sensitive our brains are to the idea of yawning. It's not just seeing or hearing a yawn, even the concept of yawning can trigger the response in some people. This highlights the automatic nature of the yawn reflex. It's like a little program running in the background of your brain, ready to activate when it gets the right cue. Scientists have even looked at what happens in the brain when people try to resist yawning. They've found that it takes active effort to suppress a yawn. Certain parts of your brain have to work harder to try and stop it. Section 8. The grand finale of yawns, what we've learned. Wow, we've been on quite a journey exploring the science of yawning. We learned that a yawn is a big deep breath that stretches our face and helps our breathing. It's a reflex, something our body does automatically. We discovered the cool brain thermostat theory, which suggests that yawning might help to cool down our brains, keeping them working at their best. Think of it as your brain's personal air conditioner, helping you stay refreshed and alert, especially when you might be feeling a bit tired, or even a little bit bored. Then we dived into the mystery of contagious yawning. We found out about amazing brain cells called mirror neurons. These special cells act like mirrors in our brain, helping us understand and imitate the actions of others. When we see someone yawn, our mirror neurons can fire up, making us want to yawn too. This is a big reason why yawns spread so easily from person to person. It's like our brains are wired to connect and respond to the people we see around us in our daily lives. We also explored the link between contagious yawning, empathy, and social bonds. People who are more empathetic, meaning they can understand and share the feelings of others, tend to catch yawns more easily. We're also more likely to yawn with people we are close to, like our family and friends. And it's not just humans. Our amazing animal companions, like dogs, can also catch yawns from us, showing that this is a behavior that crosses species and highlights social connections. So, the next time you see someone yawn, and you feel that familiar urge yourself, you'll know there's a lot of fascinating science happening.